everyone, my name is Ummul and I facilitate the pelvic physiotherapy yin yoga class here at the World of My Baby. And what I wanted to share today was a yin posture that is so soothing and for your nervous system. It really helps you start feeling safe in your body. So I invite you to give it a try with me. As I guide you, I will offer you many options so that you can feel your body in the posture and find a level and find an edge, as we call in yin yoga, that allows you to hold that posture in stillness. And then when you do so, then we see what happens internally as the fascia starts releasing. So let's get started. Just a quick introduction on yin yoga if you haven't practiced before. This is a yoga where we do intentionally slow down a lot. So, if during the practice you're noticing that I'm not moving a lot, just know that that is intentional. It gives us the opportunity to really create that container of stillness. And even though we're creating this container of stillness, what you're then doing is creating this beautiful environment where internally the body can do what it needs to do at a fascial level to start unwinding and unraveling and releasing that gripping and the bracing and the tightness that happens as part of how our nervous system responds. Every time we don't feel safe, our nervous system, in order to keep us safe, sort of grips and holds and braces. And I'm sure we've noticed that. And so in this practice, we are working with fascia more than muscle and allowing all that gripping and that bracing that has happened in our bodies to gently be released by using and building awareness about what we feel in each posture, and then directing our breath into areas where you're feeling that sensation. Okay, so let's get into it, and then I'll let you have your own experience. So this posture is done seated on the floor. If you have a folded blanket or a towel, then I would suggest to sort of take that and place it behind you, just like so, or maybe a couple. And then I normally like to sit with my hips elevated so they're slightly higher than my knees. And then once you have that set up, extending your legs out in front of you. Perfect. And then gently bend your knees. And when you're ready, bringing our soles of our feet together. So you will notice that in traditional yoga, the soles of our feet in this posture are really close to the torso. In yin, we're creating a diamond shape here. So the feet are away from our torso. And once you're in this posture, I invite you to tune into your body. And for some of you, you may already start feeling a lot of sensations in and around your hips, your inner thighs, your groin area. So just sort of tune into what are these sensations that I'm already feeling. And if you're already feeling sensations, then you know that this might be your first edge that you're going to work with. Now, before we go further, the other sort of insight that I want to share with the yin practice is we sort of look and tune in and say, where do I need to add support so my body can truly just let go? So as you notice, my knees are sort of floating up. So I'm going to add blocks or folded blankets, whatever you have, under my thighs here, just to give me that support that I need so I don't feel like my body needs to hold. I can just allow and sort of breathe into where I'm feeling the sensation in this posture. So once you're here, just take a moment, allow your breath to come in and out, and just notice, how does this feel and what do I feel right here? And if the answer is I'm already feeling a stretch and a level of tightness, then you're going to stay right here. And this is called your first edge. If you're not yet feeling any sensations here, then you would come a little further into the posture and explore again and curiously observe, when do I start feeling a sensation? So for some of us, Once we're sitting up tall, we might choose to gently tuck our chin in towards the chest, and then hinging from the hips coming forward. And as you do that, now all of a sudden perhaps there's a sensation in your lower back that you're starting to feel, and perhaps that's your edge. So you will pause there, and then if you have a pillow or a bolster like me, placing that right in front of you so that you can sort of gently, again, have support for your elbows. And then work with this edge, which might be your lower back, and that's where you're feeling the tightness and the sensation. And once we're here, I invite you to take long inhalations and exhalations without forcing that length. So just set the intention to allow the breath to flow in and out through your body with ease, and not having to force it, just allowing it to come in and out. And I invite you to breathe into the parts of the body where you are feeling the sensation. So as a reminder, for some of you, the sensation might have been in your inner thighs, groin area. For some of us, as we sort of hinge forward, the sensation may be in the lower back. So wherever you are feeling that sensation of sort of tightness, I invite you to breathe into that space, inhaling spaciousness. And as you exhale, just allowing that exhale to soften that area. And we'll do that 3 more times. And then I invite you to sit with this, in this posture, setting a timer for about, gradually building it up from 30 seconds to a minute, to 2 minutes, to 3 minutes. And just notice how you're going to feel after those first 3 minutes. But like I remind everyone always, this is a practice, so please be kind to yourselves, honor your body, tune into the sensation. Yin is truly about listening to your body. And what am I feeling in this moment? And can I, once I feel a sensation, can I create stillness here and just breathe into these sensations, breathing in and out. So let's do that together for a few breath cycles. I think a little more than 3 breath cycles. We'll try and spend about 30 seconds to a minute here together, inhaling, feeling that spaciousness, and exhaling, softening in the area where you're noticing that sensation or tightness. That is your first edge. And as you do this, what you may notice is that your mind is going to start talking to you. Please recognize that that's not a mistake. That's what minds do. And simply and gently bring your attention back to your physical body and that sensation in your body that you're working with. Continue breathing in this way. And as you do that, I invite you to unclench your jaw, soften your shoulders, soften your gaze. And one more breath, directing it into that area of your sensation, inhaling and exhaling softness. And then when you're ready to come out of the posture, we move slowly and intentionally when we move from one posture to the other. So taking your time, gently using your hands. If you're in this forward fold version of the posture, walking your hands back, sitting back up tall, maybe moving your props alongside. Thank you for spending time with me and exploring this beautiful practice of yin yoga, which allows us to shift into the parasympathetic part of our nervous system. And one of the many tools that I use when I'm guiding you in this practice is breath work, and also mindfulness-based cognitive therapy tools and techniques that allow us to work and witness with our constantly racing minds and our minds that are full of stories. So I hope you enjoyed this practice today. Keep coming back to it as often as you like. And this is your preview of yin yoga at the Ummul.